Welcome back, friends, to the Endless Horizons channel. I want to thank you for tuning in once again and staying with me, especially in this time during what we call the rut. As you know from my last video, we were at the peak of the rut. Today is November 12th, Saturday, November 12th. Pretty much we're at the peak of the rut right now, at the 12th. In northeastern Ohio, I believe our peak again is around the 12th or the 15th, give or take. And we were out there the 7th and 8th, which was Monday and Tuesday. Had two wonderful sits. I actually saw 13 deer in those two sits. Not all of them were underneath my stand. Some of them were a little further away and all that type of stuff. But irregardless, a lot of activity. And again, if you saw my last video, I talked a little bit about the rut forecast in northeastern Ohio. So a little recap on where we're at in the rut now. As I say, I'm not sure. You guys might want to leave some comments on your neck of the woods, where you're at. I believe we're at an attending phase, not seeing the chasing that I was. I was out this morning. I was in my tree stand, at my rut stand, oh geez, before the sun came up. Didn't really see hardly any movement at all. I only saw two deer. One was a big bodied deer. You'll see the footage here coming up. I couldn't tell you if it was a buck chasing a doe or two does, but they looked like they were bumped in this adjacent field and were spooked in. Excuse me. But I was hoping maybe they'd come back downwind of me and I could get a shot at one, but no such luck. So it wasn't a lot of. That was the only activity I saw, other than some squirrels and two raccoon, which were cute to watch. And I did see more of those turkey. And you'll hear me talk about all the turkey that I saw. I actually got some footage of some turkey and some deer that in the end of this video you'll be able to see, because I promised you guys I'd try to get you some video and some pictures of the critters in the woods. Starting to get, or we have been getting, a lot of trail camera footage. Where my rut stand is, some things have changed. There was a swamp back there, and for some reason it had been drained. Looked like somebody bordering the sacred grounds, which is not our property, has done some woodwork. Beautiful wildlife preserve field over there. Beautiful. They're doing a real nice job. So there's a water hole back there. As I just said, I don't know, over the summer or in the fall, that all that management of that property adjacent to the sacred grounds has changed some things, but I didn't see the activity that I was hoping for so far. But it's not over. Again, we're at the peak of the rut. We're not at the end of the rut, and we haven't even got to the secondary rut, if you believe in all that, or whatever they call that. So I got my old compound up here, just tuning it up. What else I was going to say? I wanted to thank some new subscribers again. Had a gentleman leave a comment. I'm sorry I don't have his name offhand. He left me some nice comments. He's in the southern tier of New York State, so I hope he's out there having a fine time. He was on vacation, took some time off to get into his rut vacation, as I like to call it. So I wish him very well. And yeah, I don't know what my game plan is going to be. It was really cold today. It was the first cold front, real cold front, that we've had since the rut. We've been 70 degrees and sunny all week. In fact, I don't know if I should have done that or not, but I took 3 days off after I hunted Monday, Tuesday, and then I took Wednesday and Thursday. It was kind of high winds, and then Friday was a rain out, washed out. So maybe I should have went into those sunny days. I don't know. I looked at my trail camera and I did see some buck and doe activity, again, before shooting light, legal shooting light, and after legal shooting light. So who knows? But we actually have some snow coming in late tonight and Sunday morning. So I'm thinking I'm going to look at the map and all that weather forecast. Possibly get out there Monday and Tuesday, see if I can kick something up. I believe the deer may start going into that tending lockdown phase. So when that happens, when that happens, boy, that can make for some long sits, and I don't want to burn out any of my stands. But so let me know where you guys are hunting. What's your rut activity? What are you seeing? Share some comments. I'd sure like to hear from you. So again, I don't really have a whole lot else to report. I hope everybody's getting out in the woods this Saturday. It's Saturday right now when I'm filming this. Usually that's a big day here for hunting. Hunters, you know, people are off work and stuff and don't have to burn up any vacation time and such. So I imagine the woods are pretty full right now. So myself, I'm very fortunate. I'm retired, so I like to do a lot of my hunting during the week, during the work week, if you say, if you will, Monday through Friday. So a little less pressure. I just find less pressure is the best. I don't care where you're hunting. That's a good tip from EH channel to all the friends of EH out there. Wherever you're hunting, I don't care if it's 5 acres, 500 acres, find the spot where you see deer sign and then follow it backwards to where there is absolutely no pressure, human pressure, wildlife pressure, anything. And look for those funnels where everything comes together, where transitions come together, you know, hard oak woods to pines to creek bottoms, where it all comes together, where there is no pressure. Look for a travel corridor, some signs, some water, some food set up, and let me know how you do. So that's my tip of the day. Again, after this video here, you're gonna see the hunt today when I was in my rut stand, and then I'm gonna let it roll out with some footage of some critters that I had promised you guys. So again, I want to thank everybody, all the new subscribers. Thank you for being with me. Really appreciate it. Again, like I've said all this time, I'm not sponsored by PSE or nothing of that stuff, or Nike or none of that stuff. That's not why I do this. I do this to, if I can only help 1 or 2 bow hunters out there to grow and enjoy the sport. Because I'll tell you, archery hunting or any form of hunting, it can be a long grind, and if you really don't have little tips and inputs to help you see that there's daylight at the end of your hunt, and it takes a lot of time to achieve your goals. So set yourself some goals. Like I said, the number 1 tip today is hunting pressure. Go where there is absolutely no pressure. Go to food sources, water sources, and set yourself a goal list. You know, take a sheet of paper, write down your goals for the season. You know, do this in advance. You know, do this, you know, in the spring or in the winter when you don't have nothing to do. That's the best time to do your planning, after the hunting season's over. So, and anybody, if you got any tips for me, I'd love to hear from you. And again, I do this for you. I just do this for you, and I'd like to have some comment and some people tell me what I'm doing right or wrong. Maybe I shouldn't be using an orange string. I don't know. You know. So, okay. With that said, continue to like, share, subscribe, pass this channel along to your friends. Again, I'm not trying to have 1 million subscribers. That is not what this channel is about. I'm not having all this fancy music, and I use a $2 action camera. I don't want this ever to grow to be some huge production that it's not intended to be. That's not what it's for. It's for you guys. It's for my subscribers. So as always, thank you for being with me. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you get something out of today's video, and I hope you like some of the footage that's going to be following this interview here. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye, and as always, from Endless Horizons, from the bottom of my heart, from my bows, well, my compound, and my crossbow, peace and love from Endless Horizons. Welcome back, everybody. It's November 12th. I'm on my 3rd sit back here at my rut stand that I had talked about on my previous video. I apologize if you can't hear me real well, but it's about 7:45 I've been up here well before daylight. My trail camera, which is located beneath me, I'll show you. I've been picking up some buck activity, a lot of does. So I'm hoping, again, it's November 12th, so we're almost at the peak of the rut, give or take a few days. So I'm not going to shoot this video too long. I don't want to cause any disturbance, but I wanted to welcome everybody back to the channel, and we're back at my rut stand that I told you guys about. My last two sits, today's Saturday, my last two sits were the 7th and 8th. I saw 13 deer and 38 turkey and 1 coyote. I kid you not. I got some of that on footage too, like I had promised. So when I get home, hopefully we'll have a deer to process. But if not, we just want to have a good, safe hunt and enjoy nature. And when I get back to the house, I'll get back to the red shed, edit some videos, and show you some guys some of those turkey and deer that I had saw. Pretty good. So again, I'm going to sign off right now, and I hope everybody's out there enjoying Mother Nature. You hear a woodpecker behind me. It was also so far this morning, I saw 2 raccoons, a handful of squirrel, and some of those turkey I could hear coming up out of their roost. So hope everybody's out enjoying the rut. Give me some rut reports in your area. I know I got some new subscribers from all over the country. Had a gentleman from the southern tier in New York. I apologize, I forget his name. He was talking to me. Hopefully he can post back on some of the rut report up in his way. So I'm gonna sign off because I don't want to get busted up here. So as always, peace and love from Endless Horizons. Well, everybody, it's probably get close, about 9 o'clock. I just saw 2 deer. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a field there. 2 deer. The deer that was the furthest in the back was a very large body deer, so I couldn't tell. I don't know if it was 2 does being bumped, or if the second deer, like I said, was very large bodied. It could have been a buck chasing a doe. Also too, you can't see it, but right through there, about 100 yards or so, got some turkey on the ground. So it is fall turkey season. So if anything, maybe we can get a turkey down for Thanksgiving coming up. That'd be nice. But I'm hoping, you gotta excuse the Freedom Range, the gunfire. But I'm hoping that those 2 deer may meander back my way. This area that I'm sitting in is a nice travel corridor. It has had some pressure the last, about 5-6 days ago. It had some human pressure back here, so that may have hampered it a little bit. But this is one of my best stands in the sacred grounds. So again, I just wanted to give you guys an update. I'm going to turn this off, and again, hopefully I can get those 2 deer to come back my way. If not, maybe get a peek at those turkeys. So, okay. Hope everybody's doing well and enjoying the woods and enjoying the rut. Peace and love from Endless Horizons.